Welcome to our Digital Entrepreneur Live Talk. Get ready to be inspired, learn with us, and take action for the future God is preparing for you.
Hello, everyone. Good evening, good morning, or good afternoon, wherever you guys are in this beautiful world. We are back again for another episode of the Digital Entrepreneur Business Live Talk. And today we will be talking about why most people stay stuck and how to break free. But of course, before we dive into this amazing topic, my name is Rosalyn Adkins. I'm originally from Cebu, Philippines, but living here in Maine, USA. Before I started my business, I was working, I was a volunteer firefighter, a fitness coach, and a full time healthcare worker. And the reason why I ventured under opportunities on top of those three jobs, it's because um, the incomes that coming, it's not enough. As a breadwinner, to pay bills here in America and also to support my family back home, I have nothing left like for myself. So, and I was looking for an opportunity that could really help me uh, to supplement my income without going to work. And then the beauty of about having an online business is operates globally, and we have the system that work for us 24/7. So everything that I was looking for, I prayed for it. I found it, and I am so grateful to be part of this amazing community that helps hundreds and thousands of people across the globe. And today we will be talking about this topic because this really resonate me before I started the business, and hopefully at the end of this live you will learn something from us as well. So, and now let's give a chance to my business partner, Sister Teresa, to introduce herself. I'll give a little bit of her background and then why she started the business, and then we can dive into this amazing topic. Hi, Sister Teresa. Thank you so much for joining this live tonight. I appreciate your time.
Thank you, sis, for joining. Thank you for inviting me for this our episode, our digital entrepreneur business live talk. And hello, everyone. Good morning, good evening, or good afternoon, wherever you are on this online space. And we're back in our daily, episode that we can share about our journey as a business owner. And my name is Teresa. I'm digital business owner and a mentor. Originally from Philippines, I'm Misamis Occidental, and I'm currently living here in Pennsylvania, USA, almost 19 years. So tagal-tagal na po. And the reason I joined the business because of I need my time back, especially financial freedom. And this is the online business can really achieve that my goal to have my time back. And I work as a full-time forklift driver, and I've been working in a corporate job almost 18 years, and the same cycle, the same paycheck. And like everyone else, paycheck to paycheck is not really enough. And as soon as you taking overtime, then it helps for us to pay bills, but yet we sacrifice my time, away from my family. And also I don't have time for myself. You need rest. And working 70 to 80 hours a week, it's really you can really feel the burnout if you do it in a long term, lalo na pag ano ka na 18 years, lalo na 18 years ka na sa corporate job. Yun talaga ang ma-feel mo. That's the reason why I need to find something, and then it take me this online business. Kahit po I don't have no business experience or computer experience, we have our step-by-step video training that I can follow and, launch this online. And for all those that are not tech savvy and you're looking for something, I hope this topic we can share the values. And for New Year's coming, that we can try and deep dive in this opportunity.
Yes,
Thank you,
thank you so
sis.
much, Sister Ressa, for that wonderful. Yes, kasi alam mo, ang daming naghahanap ng extra income, 'di ba? Like, kumbaga, tired of living paycheck to paycheck, hungry for change, but they don't know where to start. So hopefully at the end of this live, guys, you will learn something from us today. So let me ask you something. Naranasan nyo na ba guys, like working hard, you're working overtime, how many hours a week, and you thought you're doing everything right, but yet nothing is changing. Like at the end of the month, you barely paid off all your bills that's due, and then nothing left for you to save. Kumbaga gusto mong umuwi sa Pilipinas, gusto mong magbakasyon, walang natira. Um, most people really, alam mo sis dito is not really, I would say, stuck because they're lazy. Because a lot of, especially immigrant, as like Filipinos, we are very, very hardworking. So the reason why a lot of people says are stuck because they've been trained to survive but not to build. Let me tell you, growing up, I in my childhood, what our main focus is to survive today, but not tomorrow. Because what we are looking forward is to have food in the table for lunch, diba? It's
Mm.
hard, it's hard, like situations, and kasi growing up hindi man kami mayaman, so really, and tsaka I came from big family. So kumbaga I trained to survive, not to build something, that wasn't really a main focus. But hopefully, if you resonate this topic and my stories, and hopefully you will learn something, even if just a little, before the end of this live, if you're watching or gonna be watching in replay. We will do our best to share you and also help you uh, to make that decision for yourself. Because I would say, before we dive in, sisters and I start this business, but not just us, but hundreds and thousands of people in our community um, was stuck. But then that didn't stop us being, we try to unstuck the situations from the daily cycle. So why people stay stuck? So alam mo sis, mostly is the comfort zone feels safe. Kumbaga sa'yo is like 18 years yan in corporate
Yeah.
world.
Yeah. Corporate. Yeah.
Years, you are comfortable in your daily routine. Kasi meron tayong mga routine. Pagdating natin sa trabaho, when you clock in, where you start going, we are so comfortable of that daily cycle, di ba? And then, like for me, I have my routine. The moment I arrive, I will make sure everything is clean in the table before I sit, and then I start what I have to do. So it's like 1, 2, 3. It's like to-do list that you have to do it step by step, and that's daily cycle. I would say 6 years in a corporate job as well. But really, it feels peaceful, we're comfortable, but it slowly really kills growth because walang growth. Naalala mo ba yan, sis? Di ba? Back then, I would say not in the business, but when you were first, when you were in your daily cycle, walang growth, wala tayo. Kumbaga, we stopped dreaming.
Yes. Yeah, because like for me, 18 years, well, 18 years. I went to different jobs. Different I work in different companies, and then the last one here is I'm a forklift driver. So that then I don't really need to learn something. I mean, the training is like how to drive. Like, I mean, we already know how to drive. So madali lang. Yung mga rules niya madali lang. Pero at the end, wala talagang growth yung sinasabi mo, yung ma-improve mo yung life mo, yung
Yes,
situation mo. Wala talaga because, all you did is that you just come to work and then the paycheck. That's
yes.
all you just.
Yes, totoo yan. At saka alam mo, sis, para ba tayong nasa box lang? Same cycle, same day
Mm-mm.
routine. Kumbaga, sasabihin natin na walang destination yung buhay. Destination siguro pag retire tayo, like kumbaga,
Yeah.
looking forward for your retirement and then what is your plan. But most people don't even get a chance to retire and enjoy life.
Mm.
Pag retire, hindi nga enough yung retirement nila. Or pag retire, nagkakasakit na. Diba?
Yeah.
So yung bang same routine daily, clocking in, clocking out, and then what you need to do, clean up your machines, you before you sit down, you all of that, and we like kumbaga automatic na yan nag-ano sa atin, nag-dictate kasi you are so comfortable and feel safe in that yung bang same paycheck to paycheck, same stress. So hopefully naman at the end of this live, if you're watching, gonna be watching this, hopefully naman you look something new and start something new for 2026. Time flies, it is so fast, and I could not believe that it's gonna be 2026. So, kumbaga, if you think like I don't like change. Kumbaga, you are comfortable today in your comfort zone. For example, me, if I didn't start something, like I am comfortable today, living paycheck to paycheck, but the regret tomorrow, you know what regret is that gonna be? I am not going, I'm not able to pay yung bills ko because I cannot afford to pick up overtime. You know why? Because my body is gonna start aching. Kumbaga, meron tayong mga business owners dito like why they started a business because they could not pick up extra shift because their body and they have limitation like workload limitation. So that would be the biggest regret in the end. So wag nyo namang hayaan na 30 years from now when you are in your 70s, you regret that you could not retire because you cannot afford to pay your bills. Marami dito, marami po akong mga business inquiry at that age, and I asked them, why you are looking for another opportunity? You should be enjoying your retirement. They said, I could not.
Mm,
I could not afford to enjoy my retirement. So, yung being willing to get out of your comfort zone today, start building tomorrow for your tomorrow so you don't regret that
mm,
you cannot afford to pick up overtime. You could not afford to pay your bills, and you are losing your house. You don't have any. Um, you go back to zero, and it's not easy to go back to zero when we are already in like 70s, 60s, or 50, or 50s is still young. When you are in your retirement, that you're supposed to plan of going back home maybe, or plan of traveling, plan of enjoying your life, but what you had was stress um, of how to pay the bills monthly. So, hindi enough yung retirement mo. So, do something in this 2026 that could help you instead of regret tomorrow, but to enjoy your life. Instead of 20 years from now, baka 5 to 10 years, you will be able to let go that stress job, the job that you don't like, the things that you hate, but you are doing it in a way because you need to pay the bills. Always remember, guys, um, Sister Risa and I, we were sharing this games from our, experience. Growth begins where comfort ends. Kasi in this business lang namin yan nakita yung grabe yung growth namin. What we are
mm,
looking forward. Yung training that we improve here, how we look challenges, how we look life, when things happen. Because, di ba, dati, parang iba ang kung may problema, how we react, how we respond,
yeah.
parang walang goal sa what we are looking forward in your days off. What are you gonna do in your days off? Well, I'm gonna do the same cycle of cleaning the house, going grocery shopping, and then what else most of the time? It's sleep. Sleep.
Yeah.
So, and then always remember, we are not getting any younger. Plan for what's tomorrow so you don't end up regretting. So now let's dive in for fear of failure and judgment. Go ahead, Sister Teresa.
So yes, that's one of the reason also why most people stay stuck. Fear of failure and judgment, fear of being seen trying. Like as like me, I'm on my 40s now. Maybe people say that, oh, you don't get into your 40s until you find something different. So minsan talaga people magja-judge sa'yo kung ano mang gawin mo sa buhay mo. Either you're doing good for yourself, for your family. It doesn't care because people they're always gonna say something. You're doing good or doing bad, they always have, because I mean, people always wants to be pleased, and that's the time that you with this in this our opportunity here, you don't need to do that. Just do whatever you wanna do in to take your achieve your goals. And fear of starting over. Minsan talaga we always think that of our age that we cannot start something different because of our age. Dito sa community, merong 80, 81 years old, they start the business. Sometimes they're 60 years old, they start the business. So if you're scared because you think you're old to start in this journey, stop there, because this is the opportunity that there's no age limit. You can start how old you are, or you're in your 60s, you can start a business. All I need here is we looking for someone that can coachable, and willing to learn the process. We This is not a, what you call it, the rich quick scheme or whatever. This is a real business. So we have to learn something, we have to follow the process. And lahat po dito, we have our mentors. That's the very the support. My lifetime mentor ka dito. So you're not alone. As soon you sign in this business, you register your name, you already have a lifetime mentor if you continue this journey. And fear of what if doesn't work. Every time we start new, like either business, whatever you want to do, all what we first think is, what if I fail this business? What if it won't work? So una talaga is our negative thoughts already. And I can share that because that's my first, like, what if I won't make this? Because one thing, I'm really shy person. I'm introvert, so I cannot really like look talking to the camera, social media. So yan talaga yung yung ano ko, yung mga challenges. So that's my first thing that it came on my head, like, what if this business won't work for me because hindi ako mahiyain ako, wala akong ano to, yung self
Yes.
confidence. Pero dito talaga malaki talaga yung growth, because dito personal, yung self confidence mo dito talaga maiiba. Kung wala kang self confidence, slowly, small steps, they
Yes.
will guide you how to get that self confidence. And just remember this, you'll never be criticized by people doing better than you.
Yes.
So
Agree.
that's, yeah, you have to think that way, because in this group, in this community, lahat po tayo dito is we support each other.
Mm-hmm.
So, wala talagang may iwanan dito, kasi we always here to support. And kung merong mga judgment diyan, you always think that you're doing this for yourself.
Yes.
They're not paying your bills. Kung ano mang gusto mong gawin mo sa buhay, they don't think about other people's what they're gonna think about you, because you're doing this for your own good. And especially if you have a family, that you can pass on this legacy. Because
Yes.
working in a corporate job, there's no you're not building anything for your family. You just creating the just distance to your family, because you're clocking in and clocking out. That's all you have. You're building others' dreams. You're not building your own dreams.
Yes.
That's what is. That's like, I was lucky that na-realize ko yan, nung hindi pa tayo matanda. Kasi naka-experience ko yun sa trabaho namin. I was not nosy, na ano lang, I'm just asking, why at this age. I feel bad because, matanda na sila, minsan hindi na lumakad kasi meron na silang, yung health nila. And I asked them, what happened? Why you cannot just retire at this age? Because before the retirement age, before it was only what, like 60, but then yet they're still in their age, like,
Ngayon,
like you
ah,
cannot retire. Yeah, man. So, yun ang talaga. Wag mong hintayin na yung hindi na makafunction yung katawan mo to
yes.
find something that really can change that. wag mo nang isipin yung mga taong nagja-judge kasi wala naman sila talagang ano maitulong sa inyo, sa family mo, kundi sa sarili mo lang, you know.
Yes.
So forget about those negative thoughts that people you wanna start something, you know. Just focus on your goals and focus on your dreams, especially with your family.
Yes, at saka alam mo sis, I love the way how you bring this up that yung pair of being seen trying. Wala namang mawawala, 'di ba? Always remember every successful entrepreneur nag-start 'yan from the bottom. And then
Mm-mm.
marami yung mga challenges they face. But hindi yan nagiging successful kung nagko-quit yan sila. Wala namang what's wrong of trying like sa akin I know I understand people what other people think, yung baga but the worst is alam mo ang the worst is yung bang when you start over kumbaga applying job, 'di ba? Applying job and starting over when you get fired or something happened, because remember guys, we are all replaceable in our corporate job. Pwede tayong palitan yung mga experience if you are right now in a senior uh, group of your the company, if you're high group, always remember if the company wants to kick you out because they are paying you a lot of money and you are comfortable in the situations. Meron sa community namin na they are firing the people that been there for 20 years, 30 years because they're paying more and they can easily replace you with young, smart, and they train them. They're paying less amount of money and that same job that the senior are working and they have experience. So wala naman pong mawala. Build something that you could call yourself your own, as long as dito, when you say what if doesn't work, what I love about this is Teresa is what if it does work and you didn't try. So
Mm,
in
yes.
turn, in the end of your life, you will be great and thinking, wow. And marami po akong mga reach out to, kumbaga nagre-reach out sila sa akin na nakita ko tong business back in 6 years ago. I wish I started. So, wag niyo namang hayaan na yan ang sasabihin ninyo lang na the people that you reach out 6 years ago, they are already seven-figure earners, debt-free, boss-free, enjoying their life, traveling. They achieved everything they want. And then nakita mo to 6 years ago and said, I wish I start. Because yung wish na yan, if you take actions, ngayon, na-achieve mo na yung time freedom, yung mortgage free, debt free, and living your best life without boss telling you what to do, without clocking in and clocking out. And then, but it's because you didn't take actions, because you were thinking about what if it doesn't work. Ayan, nandyan ka pa sa ano mo, sa inuupuan mo, sa situation mo ngayon of daily grind, struggling to make ends meet, and still hoping. Always remember to put this in your mind that what if it does work? What life that can give you, what this business that can give you, it's huge. The potential in this business is huge. At saka, meron ba sa'yo nagre-reach out sis na, ay, nakita ko to ito, ganito, year, I wish I started. Marami sa akin.
Yeah, ay ano lang, yung isa nag-inquire sa atin, yung isa,
Mm.
ano lang, yung gusto lang niya is about, how soon you can get your investment
Yes.
back.
Yes.
You
So,
know, it's,
maganda yan sis. At saka alam mo sis, yung always remember yung na-encounter ko yung business sa inquirer, sabi niya, pag it's too good to be true, I mean, it's not good kasi na-scam siya sis ng 5 figures. Kasi she believe in you invest today and tomorrow they will triple you. Of course, that's not gonna happen. Real success takes real time and effort. And let me tell you, we never promised you of guarantee. We never said that tomorrow you will be millionaires. We said
yeah,
we have all the tools that we need to be successful. The support, the guidance, the mentorship, the coaching, the automation, lahat nandyan na. But your success depends in your hand of how much time do you want to put and effort that you want to um, give into your business, because your success, it's not because of your mentor and coach. The success is up to you. So that's what we can say. So if you are one of those looking for overnight success, then this is not the right opportunity for you. But if you are someone who are looking for a long-term wealth, kumbaga you think 3 years, 5 years, 10 years from now, you'll be able to let go of your corporate job, then you are in the right path. So now let's move on to the waiting for the perfect time. So some people, like, yeah, I hear this a lot, like when I have more time. When I have more time, like sa akin, alam mo sis, meron talaga akong nag-reach out sa akin na I don't have time. I said, when do you really have time? Never. We are all busy. We are all running around. And then some people said, when I'm more confident. Well, how are you going to be confident if you didn't start yet? Confident for what? Confidence builds, you have to build that confidence. In the business world sa amin, we have to learn how to talk to the camera. We have to learn the business. We have to go to the training because confidence comes from knowledge. Without knowledge, ano naman confidence? Yeah, you have confidence to put your clothes on, confidence to go out, go grocery shopping, confidence to go in your daily life. But you don't need to be confident to start something, especially if you want to stop the daily cycle of the daily grind of living paycheck to paycheck. And then some people would say, when I know more. When are you going to know more when you didn't even try? Diba? There is, for me, the best way to start is reach out and then follow the process, because don't wait. If you have the thought in your mind, or think, if you're thinking that, I am living paycheck to paycheck, I've been in a corporate job for 20 years, I still have those savings, I want to start something, but the how I'm gonna start, you know and then when you said like I am so busy, find way. Always remember, we can make up a lot of excuses, then we can decide. Put the excuses away, take actions, take actions and see what could change, what happened. And if the opportunity that fits into your life, then the possibility that this business can give you. Because lahat po, grabe, lahat naman tayo, pag excuses lang, ang bilis, di ba? Competition yan, banalo lahat. At saka, pagdating sa confidence, hindi yan, confidence, yung pag-aralan natin yan para makuha natin si confidence. And then, just always remember, perfect timing doesn't really exist. Obedience does. You really have to do something, take actions, because you see perfect time, hindi yan darating sa'yo. Wag mong, bukuti yung buhok mo sa pantay. So now let's dive into one income, no backup. Go ahead, sis.
Yes. I think that's what like with me back on for how many years now, that one income and then no backup. So
No
I'm
backup.
like yeah. So hard work alone doesn't guarantee security, and I did experience that, when not that I almost lose my job, but lucky I have a chance to, get another position next year. And also like even though wala ano ka mag overtime ka, it's not really a guarantee that you have a lifetime support, lifetime like kasi yung experience ko, minsan yung company is like they try to eliminate overtime. But
Mm.
if you're dependent like me, like always overtime kasi may extra income. But yun, hindi na yun ano security yan pa kasi they always gonna find a ways that the company won't pay extra expenses or like extra so overtime. So cannot really guarantee that even though we have a full-time job, we can't guarantee that we have that next year or many years, having that like the company that we experienced today. I mean, this year, that 160 people are going to lose job next year because of that downsizing. Because of I don't know what the reason why we cannot, we did shut down our department. So sometimes really we have to think, we cannot just like wait until this thing happens. We always think ahead of this situation, that you have a backup plan. Either you're not in online business, but at least you have something, that other source of income, just in case your one won't give you anything, and then at least you have something that can you support while you're looking for another source of income. So like this online business, just build until, like for us, we're still working full-time job. We build this business while we're doing this our full-time job. At least we're starting something that guaranteed in 5 years or 10 years from now, that we can, this business will provide us and give our financial stability, and also our time freedom, that we don't have to worry that when we're gonna retire, or if we have enough money to retire. That worriness, that you think that that you cannot retire and have the enough money, then this business really can help that, if we focus and we start right now. They will have to wait, like you mentioned, because there's no perfect timing. We don't wait until something happens, that like your job is gone. Because I'm pretty sure in this lalo na po kayo na we're always in the online, like digital. Lahat po, if you go to grocery stores, you don't see any more people working in the cashier. You always have, always in that, what now, what you call it, like,
Online ngayon sa grocery, delivery.
yeah, sa grocery. Oh yeah, pwede, ano yan, now kung gusto sa grocery, ano yeah, self-checkout na, wala nang cashier. So imagine that, what's the next will be, our
Yes.
job. It's gonna be our job next. Wala na tayong yung mga robot na ang magmamaneho, lahat-lahat, ano na, they're starting doing that, because those equipment, they just run 24/7. They don't need health insurance. So we just think about that, before you decide that, we just focus if you're comfortable with your situation right now, or what your full-time job. Because lahat po dito, kasi yung mga sa ating community, kahit ano sila, yung mga high earning incomes dito sa community. I was really shocked that why they're doing that. If they're doctors, if they're lawyers, if they are, you know,
Yes.
high professional, they earn a lot of money. How come they start this business? So if you dig deeper on this business, it really gives you the time freedom. Because kung ano bang magagawa mo sa malaki mong pera nakikita, if you don't have time for your family and you don't have time for yourself. So those things cannot always think of that, because I know money is always gonna be, the root of everything, because you cannot, if you don't have money, you cannot really function. So
Yeah.
but we have to work smarter, lalo na kayo sa online business. And this is the opportunity that you can take them anywhere. If you want a vacation, or you're still doing your full-time job like us, this still can run 24/7. And the only thing is here is, when you start, you always have to put some time to, like, you do training when you apply for a new job. Takes like 2 weeks for training. So this time is the same thing. When you start the business, you go through the training, and it takes time, because when something new, you have to learn, adjust, learn again, because you cannot really take them one time to learn all this training. And
Yes.
also, the reason also is that many are exhausted, not because they're weak, but because the system is. So our system, like clocking in and clocking out, yun talaga ang pinaka, I think that's the system that we already like adapt, the
Mhm.
clocking in and clocking out. So, but
Yeah.
here, if the online business, if you have this running, all you do is even you're in the pajamas, even you're in the kitchen, you don't have to have that time that, because the system is working for you, not the system is, they're like working for us. I
Yeah.
mean, you always have that. This is the reason why a lot of people, like 200 plus, 260 plus thousand people, try to get this online business, because the reason why, because they're tired of this system, the corporate system, that we
Yes.
have to be there in our schedule. Like me, I have to be on time, because if I don't, I have points. So
Yes.
that cycle is gonna be over and over until you're retired, and there's not gonna be a lot of changes, because people all every year, different rules, different management. So a lot of rules that applies in our corporate job, it's gonna be, all the time you have to follow.
Yeah. I love how this, you mentioned you share your story about no income, one income, no backup. Okay, so alam mo sis, kumbaga, we were talking earlier about starting over. Kasi example, 'di ba sa trabaho natin in our corporate job walang permanent. Lahat po tayo is lahat 'yan the positions that you have we are all replaceable. So the worst is that could happen once someone get um I would say laid off. Is that what you call laid off, right?
Yeah,
Uh,
later.
yeah. Kumbaga, you have kids and then you have no other backup. How are you going to feed your kids? How are you going to pay your bills? How are you going to uh, live in that daily life? And, like it is more scary. It is scarier starting over, finding a job, and you don't know how long you can find a job. So to have a backup plan, like kumbaga right now that you have one income that's coming, that's good. Start something in the side that backup if something happened in this one income. At least you don't have to be freak out and looking for another job and thinking about how I'm gonna feed my kids, how I'm gonna pay my rent, how I'm gonna pay my bills next month. Especially if you're living paycheck to paychecks. So that is the worst. That is scarier than anything could happen. And I know there is a lot of people in this situation. So, no mentor, no direction. So, marami pong mga business that you can see online na they are a lot of sweet promises. Sweet promises. Always remember, when you join into the business, there is really no mentor and there is really no guidance in there. So, and you try to figure out everything alone. Because I have one business partner, she tried before in different businesses and they promised her that they will guide her, they promised her all the tools, but when she's in that system, nobody was really helping her. She watching dito po sa business namin, Sister Teresa and I, once you registered her website or my website, she will be your lifetime business mentor. And then lifetime, of course, sooner she'll be a coach as well once um, and then she'll become your lifetime business coach. That is the beauty because dito po, you are not building your business alone. What you see, what we share here is all true because and the good thing about having mentor and coaches that guides you and the whole community support is that you are surrounded with people that really wants to lift you and wants to support you and help you and see you succeed than trying to figure out yourself. You will be figuring out yourself for 20 years and nothing happened. So dito, we lift each other up, we help each other, we guide each other. Kumbaga, meron po kaming roadmap where we start and where are we going. So that is the difference between other businesses out there that you can see and our business, because we are here to walk you through this journey step by step. So but always remember as well, what if you are watching videos but never applying, and for example there's a training in our training community, we have all the tools that you need. Stop from tab 1 to tab 10, same platform, but if you're just keep watching but without applying, then nothing can happen as well. You have to watch, learn, and apply. That is the That is the goal. The Always remember to watch, learn, and apply in your business and starting and focus on one thing. Kung nakita mo ng business na ito and if you wanna start, do not keep wandering around. Marami pong mga business owners, they try to recruit you, they try you to join you into the business. Always remember, if you are going out there, keep wondering, you will be forever wanderer and looking for another opportunity. You start, you stop, you quit. You keep you keep starting and quitting. The best advice that I can give you is when you find something, study, focus, put all your energy, never get distracted, put the time and effort, and you put this in your heart that you are going to succeed no matter how long it takes, no matter what challenges that can hit you. You will keep going. Do not keep getting distraction of other people out there. There is so many sweet distractions that can hit you, sweet promises. But if you find this business, the business that we are here, that's why I promise to myself, no matter how many people that can distract me, that not gonna affect, because I know the potential of this business. That is a life-changing opportunity. As business owners here, that you are already in the community, focus, learn, apply, go back to the training, reach out. Never get distracted to other business out there. We are the best business opportunity that other people are still looking. So do not keep starting over, because the key to succeed is to find one thing that could change your life. Put your time and effort, focus. Of course, we all have faith in the everything we do, and study. And then before you realize, you will build the strong foundations and you will arrive. The things that you really want is to get time freedom and financial freedom. Nothing can happen if you keep starting, stopping, quitting, and starting, stopping, quitting. There is no ending. Just focus on one thing, learn, apply, reach out, keep going. No matter what, keep going. There is so many ups and downs in every journey. In every journey, for us to be successful, there is not an easy road. There is not. If there is someone tell you that you will be in a straight road, no, that's not true, because our road is never gonna be straight. So now let's let's dive into how to break free. Go ahead, Sister Risa. I think I get into sweating. You're muted, sis.
How to break free for people that are stuck in our situation. So like we mentioned, decide before you feel ready. And when confidence, you don't really comes with just you're not doing anything. It comes with after action. Like
Yeah.
for me, I don't have confidence talking to this camera, but if you keep practicing, you know I can see my progress from last year to this year. And I'm really grateful for that, because I can see myself how far I went, how far right now, that my progress from being shy. Of course, I still have that feeling, because we're just human. We
Yeah.
always feel that self doubt, always that, but I don't have that holding me back for not doing go live, or not doing things that I can improve for myself. And then as a business owner, we have to show up every day, you know, because how you gonna do business if you're not showing up in the business? And especially because we're online business, we need our presence in the media, you know, and that's the challenge. Most of our challenges that they don't want us, without I'm not ready to see my face in the social media, and I'm not ready for that. For me, I was not ready. But think about why you started this business. What's your why? And a lot of people, we start scared, we start unsure for this, because the reason why. And it's nice to start the business if you're not know, because that's the more you try to uh, find ways to
Yes.
learn the business in what way that I can, because we have a training, but if you're
Mm.
not, it's not, if the training is enough for you to improve your business, there's a lot of resources.
Yes.
That's the only thing that a lot of people stop the like they won't decide because, whoa, I'm not ready to do this business because I'm this, I'm that. There's a lot of reason excuses.
Yes, yes,
So that's how we gonna know. Just if you start a business, the first thing you do is, the first step you do is take action. And like the confidence, it comes like when you do it every single day. No
yes.
action, there's no confidence, coming in.
Yes, at saka says you can never be ready until you start.
Yes.
Always remember that. Confidence comes from after taking the actions. When you know, when you go through the training, when you learn the business, how really this business work, then you start building that confidence. We are all came from scared, of course, kaba, shy, but we are here. We are here. So as 270,000 people across the globe. So now let's dive with change your environment. That was amazing, sis. Who you listen to matters, and what you feed your mind daily as well matters. Surround yourself with builders, not doubters. In our community, we have people that really believes in you, that really uh, help you to change that mindset. Kumbaga, if you are watching right now but nobody believes in you, but do you believe in yourself? If you believe in yourself that you can achieve anything you want, if you believe in yourself that you can change that living, that daily grind of living paycheck to paycheck, then that's all matters. The rest, who cares? Once you become part of our community, us, we are supporting each other, we are helping each other, we are lifting each other daily. Just learn to reach out and learn to uh, go to the tree, just follow the system, because you don't really need those doubters. Do you want to be in your community? Do you want them to be in your business as a business partner? No, that would rot your team. It will be get infected, the rest contagious. So always remember, ang kailangan po is surround yourself with other builders, with other positive mindset, with others that have goals, and not yung mga negative, kasi yung mga minsan talaga yung mga negative magte-team up yan to put you down.
Yes.
Nothing could happen because they don't want to see you succeed, because they want you to be like them. But if you have that in your heart, that you want something, and you think, you feel, and you believe that you deserve something, then you find way, push through the situations and find way, do your own research, reach out, feel free to reach out to Sister Teresa or me, and then we will be happy to share you the workshop that we have. And then if you think that this is for you, then you can follow the process. We have step-by-step process to go through, and we all came from that process. So yeah, just believe in yourself and don't listen to others. Who cares? They are not paying your bills. They are not paying you going back to the Philippines. They are not helping you when you have financial problem, but you try to find it your way. If you are able to fix your problem, then you can really get through that challenges. That's nothing. We all came from there. And me, myself, and Sister Teresa, as well as our community's business partners. But we don't listen to them. We step up, and because they don't want to see you succeed, they don't. They just want you to be the same as who you are when they know you. They don't want to see you in. They don't wanna. They're not good. Don't be hung out with them. They're not good. Let's dive into the next. Go ahead, Sister Ressa.
Yes, learn also high income digital skills like this on opportunity in the online business. No matter how your background, but if you have skills in in the online space, in the online business, they pay more than your out than ours, because like I mentioned earlier, marami talagang high professional earners here in the community, but yet they choose to run this business because
Yeah.
they know the potential. Alam nila kung ano yung isa may nag-testimony sa na they achieve they earn more than what their job pays, and then they still have to spend time with their families and going to trips and travels around the world. And then one thing in her too is not just like local this business, we target it globally.
Yeah.
And it's not like we only focus on one thing in one position in one. We have all this like all global, like we have business partners around the world. And then also the system really it like how the system how we have is really changed our time. Like we're not hustling to get this like our doing our full-time job.
Yeah.
Our system really works for us, not the other way around. That we have automation. That's the biggest uh this business have is the automation. We even sleep, you get 24/7, and you see a result in this business. We're not tied up in our table to run the business. We can go anywhere as long as you have a Wi-Fi connection and a laptop or a cell phone. You can do the business anywhere.
Yes, agree. And that is why we are here, because we're always busy, but we are looking for the opportunity that run in the background for us, not us running around like crazy and get us 1 hour pay, hourly pay. Well, the best way really to start something is to get mentorship and follow the system, because without mentorship, as what we mentioned earlier, that you will be figuring it out yourself, and it takes a lot longer to have a mentorship, the community and coaches and all that support, instead of doing it alone and start on it will takes you 30 years, and then if you have all the support, the community, it might take you 5 years only. So always remember, um, stop guessing. you know there is so many in our community, there is so many successful entrepreneurs, and what we do, like especially newbies, we pretty much borrow their beliefs until ours grow. When I first started, I borrowed their beliefs that I know one day I will get there, and then until mine grows, then I just that and then every step really, like every once, like you grow slowly, and you are not we're slowly let go of the beliefs that you borrow, because you're gonna have yours. So, and plug into something that's proven. The community that we have here, it's proven. It creates hundreds of millionaires, hundreds and thousands of millionaires in this community. But again, as what may mentioned, this is not an overnight success. It's like any other businesses. It just operates online, 100% online. You have all the support that you need. Just get the mentorship, believe in yourself, follow the system. It's all you need. Be coachable, willing to learn, and go out there. Chase your dreams. All right? Go ahead, Sister Ressa. We're almost there. You're mute again.
The wind is so very loud. So the and this one is the best one is because faith and action. Yeah, we always pray, but then if we don't, but also we have to move. Because like when you say we are like when you hear people complaining about their situation, but then they're not doing anything, so it's still not, you're not gonna get that change. So prayer and then action, that's the secret of being successful in this business.
Yes, I totally agree. So always remember, hopefully, we're almost an hour here. Hopefully you learned something today. We did bring talk about the whole thing in this topic. So if you are watching right now, like burned out, working long hours, feeling stuck, and always remember that there is hope and there is a way out for that situations. The moment you choose change over comfort, everything is possible. You just have to keep it real and keep it simple. And so always remember, if you are watching right now as well, you are not here by accident. You are watching right now because there is a reason why you are watching. Maybe you've been praying for something, or an opportunity that could break your challenge or struggles or whatever you're facing right now in your life. Or maybe you need some clarity, courage, or another way. Reach out. Always reach out to us. Sisters and I will be happy to connect with you or doing video call if you like. So, stuck isn't your destiny. We are not here to stay stuck, to live that daily grind and daily stress and all of that struggles. It's just season. And that season can change when you make that decisions. Everything is temporary. It's not a lifetime. But this business, you can have this lifetime. You can pass it on to your family, like kids, or to whoever you want. That is the beauty. So that's why we are so happy and we are always here doing live to share you this amazing business that changed hundreds and thousands of people's lives across the globe. We are global and you can connect with us globally. And the best part of that is we have the community. The If you have questions, they will always be right there and help you when you need it. So, if you are interested to know more, feel free to Google our website, go to Sis Teresa's pages and or mine. And once you registered, it's a free registration. You just Google our website, your name and email will come up. Just put your name and email and then entered. Then after that, you will have access to our free workshop. You will receive email from us that guiding you the first steps. And then if you like what you see and if you like the opportunity, in our workshop, 20 minutes or 90 minutes live, we have 20 minutes recording. It is free, but it's just a basic that you can see. But if you want to dive deeper, proceed to the next steps. You have nothing to lose. We have one-time membership fee that's refundable for 30 days. You pretty much like free trial for 30 days is 149. And then you will have access to our marketing, to our automation, product and company in partnership in place and how to plug in into the business. You will have access that 2 to 3 hours video training. And if you decide that this is not for you, it's okay. You can get the money back before 30 days, before you book a call to one of our coaches. And also, and if you decide to move forward, then you can um, just reach out and we will be happy to guide you every step and allow you to start that sooner, the business sooner. Wala pong mawawala sa iyo. Like we are here. That's why we're here. We are not here to force you, but to share the opportunity. So if you have questions, feel free to comment in the comment sections if you're watching this and replay later. But if not, hopefully you learned something today. Do you have anything to add on, Sister Teresa, before in our live? Be having fun.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Thank you so much, everyone, and have a wonderful evening. Hopefully, you stay warm. It's cold, especially if you're here in the US. Or,
And
yeah, it's
yeah,
cold.
and almost New Year's. So enjoy your New Year's and be safe. Lalo na
Yes.
sa atin sa Pilipinas, yung mga fireworks.
So be
Be safe.
safe, stay warm, and happy New Year. Advance Happy New Year, everyone. Take care.
God bless.
I love about this digital business is that we have step-by-step training. It's global, And also we have automated system that operates 24/7.
I love that the digital business is global, it's automated, it's flexible, no need for inventory, and I love that it's very scalable and the lucrative income is phenomenal.
My digital business gives me the peace of mind that one day my plan B will become my plan A.
We earn money passively online while spending time with family.
My digital business allows me to purchase the newest device on the market, thanks to.
And the best part is, even as I'm speaking to you right now, our digital business is still running, earning passively for us 24/7. It never stops.
So what I love about this business is that the huge earning potentials, and we do not have to recruit people because we use that tested and proven automated system, so right people comes to us.
We joined the business because we want to be out of the rat race of living paycheck to paycheck.
Working 2 jobs is really tiring and physically demanding. Thanks to this digital business that allows me to work anywhere.
The reason why I started this business is because I have a goal of retiring my husband early. And also,
what I love about this business is the automation system that's worked for me 24/7. Wherever I go,
I love that this business is flexible and automated. I can do what I love most. Look after my.
I joined this business because I want the flexibility that I can work anytime, anywhere, and my business runs in the background for me 24/7.
What I love about this business is the automation, and
I want to build a legacy now so that I can pass it on to my children in the future.
It's the automated system, the flexibility and portability. I can work anytime and anywhere I want to.
What I love about this business is I can earn extra income.
With my digital business, I work smarter, not harder, anywhere and anytime. I chase.
What I love about the business is the automation. It provides results while you are sleeping, while you're spending time with your family, and while you're out and about.
The step-by-step video-based training that they provided me, and also the fantastic.
Because of this business, I was able to resign from my stressful job and now enjoying my time with my family and building my own business.
Working 24/7 non-stop. How amazing is that? And we have this beautiful community who is willing to help you to be successful in this business. You're not alone, so come.
And we are proud digital business owners. Hooray!